Hello, my fellow abnormals. It's so good to see you. Slash myself. Slash I don't know. Okay, so this has been a very interesting week. It's been a very good week and a very bad week at the same time. But here's the thing: there's been a lot more positivity than negativity, and there was one night where I was feeling pretty down because of one specific negative thing, and I was feeling negative, but at the same time, I felt that I was allowing myself to slip into a deeper negativity than needed to be because I believed it was a subject that I should have been more upset about. There comes a time where there are like these norms and these places that we set for ourselves. It's like, and what we need to get there. It's the kind of like when you believe like, oh, I like chocolate, so every time there's chocolate, I should be happy. These lines that we put for ourselves. It's kind of like, once this happens, we should react this way. And in actuality, if there's chocolate, you could be like, I like chocolate, but you know what? I really don't need it right now. I'm not really hungry. I'm not really craving it. But for some strange reason, society doesn't even force us to implicate these rules for ourselves. But for some weird reason, we implicate them for ourselves, and it's like a standard that we have to keep. So this one negative thing happened, and I was a little frustrated by it, and I just wanted to yell about it. I didn't want to talk about it after. I didn't want to really discuss it or deal with it because I felt like it was negativity and pessimistic energy, even though I should say it's pessimistic and it brings negative energy. I like saying it this way because with me, optimism is an outlook and positivity is something I feel. And I feel in general that my outlook is more important than what I feel because my outlook can affect what I feel a lot more than vice versa, just because one's an emotion and one is something that is constant and ongoing, and I can try to force, not force, but allow things to seem in a I've said positive and optimistic. I want to think of a different word, but lighter way. And my outlook on life is what can bring me joy and can make me feel positive emotion. True, positive emotion can also have an impact on my outlook, and if I'm feeling positive, naturally my outlook will be more positive at the same time. But I believe if we build a structure for ourselves, we could just implement different things at different times. um and I want to have a brighter outlook on life, and that's what I go for. That's what I build towards nowadays. It's one of those most important things of this journey that I'm on, of being the person that I want to be. So this negative thing came along and I was very disturbed by it, but I felt the need to act more disturbed than I actually was, because that was the standard that I set for myself. Like, this meant X, Y, and Z to me, so I should be reacting X, Y, and Z. But if you don't feel that much pain, and why would you force yourself to feel more than you do just because it's a standard you set? It's a 1 second, please. Don't get nauseous, future me or anyone else watching this. I don't know. But something very important that I feel that I got to reflect on this week because of this is the fact that I might have had a very difficult year, and I might have gone through a lot of hardships, and I might have overcome many things and gained new strengths, but I'm very fortunate in the fact that I have many aspects of my life that I know to look into and dig deep in and find a positive, a light, an optimistic route to. There are so many aspects that I feel if one's going bad, I can't allow myself to minimize the millions of others that are going right or okay or not as bad. Or if one thing just seems so gruesome and the other things don't seem as bad, then I should look to the other things and be like, those things are going well for me. So why don't I take my focus off this negative thing and try to look at the other aspects of my life for 1 minute and remember that it's not all that bad, and maybe the positivity that I can draw from those other elements of my life will help me solve this problem. That's just one thing I realized this week. I also realized something very painful this week. But I think I'm going to make a second video for today. So this will be part 1 of this week because the other thing is a completely different subject. So bye.